Hey guys, Matt Science here, and today, hopping back into the Anime vs. Reality podcast, the podcast that takes 20 minutes to start, and I'm alone today, except for the fact that I've got Laser Panic and Travis on Amino.
That's a weird way to start your intro. I'm alone today, except for the fact that I have two guests with me.
Well,
That's true.
here's the thing, all the other ones have had, other than the very first one, has had Bailey with me.
I don't know who Bailey is. I've been to a lot of your anime podcasts.
Bailey is a human being.
Yeah, Bailey's a human being. Anyway, so Angel Beats.
Right.
We basically returned to Purgatory again. After,
Yeah.
in the last few episodes, we've been through, deadly paper, basically. Then to Purgatory, then through a bunch of elevators. And then back to Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Yeah, Purgatory. Such a fun place.
Yeah. The place between life and death.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Angel Beats. I watched them on a Monday at 12 a.m. because my insomnia sucked. And here's the thing, when I'm very sleep deprived, it's kind of like I'm high, but I'm drunk at the same
Yep.
time. It's a really weird combination. So when I started watching it, I was like, what is happening? Because I thought everyone was alive, but then I went deeper into it. I was like, wait, are people dead?
Yeah,
So
well,
4 episodes to realize.
when I forget who the main character's name was, but when the main character went over to Angel, didn't she just stab him right in the heart? Just to do it.
Yuzuru Otanaki.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna remember that. But yeah, Angel just
No one
stabs
has
him
to
directly in the
talk
heart,
about
and then he just wakes up in the hospital, or the school hospital.
You mean the nurse's office?
Yeah, the nurse's office, and everyone's just super chill about what's happened.
Yeah,
Hey,
just
welcome to Purgatory.
yeah, yeah. You got stabbed right in the heart because you were dumb.
Pretty much,
It
yeah.
reminds me of one webtoon that I read. I don't remember the name of it, but it's where a bunch of these teenagers die, and if they go to this high school in hell for 1 year, they get to be reincarnated as whatever they want to be.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
The world of manga and anime is weird.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Just as weird as this place is.
Have you ever seen manga titles? Because a lot of them are just ridiculous.
That was English there.
Ridiculous.
No, this isn't a joke.
But yeah, back to Angel Beats. Basically, the first thing Angel does is attempt a handshake at him.
Yeah, she tries to be polite, but because of the situation he's just been dropped into, he's being antagonistic towards her.
He's being antagonistic towards everyone, really.
Yeah. But in the first place, it gives a good reason for him to do so because the first student he runs into
Is wielding a 50 caliber rifle.
and trying to shoot her. Trying to shoot Angel.
So, weird situation.
Yeah.
So it's kind of odd.
You get dropped in the middle of a school/battlefield.
Shocking.
Except if you die, you don't die.
It's like a save point. Every time you die, you wake up again.
Just everyone wakes up in the nurse's office.
Hey, you died.
Yeah.
Religiously, it's just pretty much the same thing. Both of this means the same thing, basically.
Yeah. They go to a school, and they have to get over their hardships to become reincarnated or something. I don't know.
Well, no, it's like they have to remember how they died for part of it, I think.
They have to remember why they died.
Why they died.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So it depends on the person. So the first person we see that gets reincarnated remembers why they died and like verbally like speaks it through her song, and then that fulfills her dream of singing that particular song to a whole crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why she gets reincarnated. She completed what she was holding on to.
Well, isn't it like both a how and why?
Yeah. So for some people it's the why, and for some people it's the what they need to do.
Hmm.
Because the second person, there's one other point during the baseball match.
Yeah, the baseball match.
One of the characters, this applies to them, and
he was about to catch the baseball, but then Yui literally just side tackled him.
Oh my god. Would you guys rather have to remember why you died or do something in order to get obliterated?
guess it would kind of depend, really.
Yeah.
I'd rather remember why I died. That's probably a good way.
Why I died is a good thing to remember.
But at the same time, like, I wouldn't... Because with me, like, it depends, like, because Masumi, how she dies is kind of, like, really, really depressing and, like...
Oh, yeah.
It's a really long, drawn-out process. Instead of, like, it just being instant, like, it's not a quick thing, it was, like, days and months.
Yeah.
You got to voice it, like, that's why, she lost her ability to speak and then had a stroke and that killed her off.
Yeah, that sucks. That was really sad, actually.
Oh, boy.
Because most of these, they've not had the best of upbringings.
What a tragedy.
Because, like...
And...
So, like, our two core characters, well, three, but two of the main characters were Angel and Otanashi.
Yeah.
You don't really find out about much until, like, later on. You know? And, like, Yuri, she was in a really messed up situation where robbers forced her to try and find things of value before offing her siblings.
Oh.
It really sucked that happened.
Yeah, it's really, really dark and grisly, and she still blames herself for it.
I completely forgot about that because I did a Angel Beats quiz a few days ago for a video, and I got Yui.
You got the freaking cosplay demon chick, yeah.
Yep.
So Yuri Nakamura is the one I'm talking about, the leader of not quite dead yet Battlefront or whatever the bloody hell his name it is.
Yeah, they keep changing the name.
I just want to pause this conversation to read this long manga title I found. Help, my only friend disavowed me until I befriended my whole class, but my social anxiety is too extreme, and the only girls who will talk to me are a fake Yankee, an unfortunate loser, and a super weeb. That's a manga title. There's so many.
Christ.
I have watched some animes with pretty long titles.
Oh my god.
And they're gonna be fun to talk about.
Oh my god, it's so weird though.
Yeah.
There's so many manga titles like these. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a middle-aged man who got my adventurer license revoked, but I'm enjoying a carefree lifestyle because I have an adorable daughter now.
Oh my.
That's not creepy.
Yeah, I know. It is creepy.
What was that?
It's an alarm.
That's
Don't worry.
honestly the alarm you would hear for the end of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, Mom, please don't come adventuring with me. The boy who was raised by the ultimate overprotective dragon becomes an adventurer with his mother.
That sounds weird.
I'm more
Let's get back to Angel Beats.
So, like, a lot of the characters you meet in this limbo is really, really messed up.
Yeah. I forget what
Yeah.
Yui's
Well, they all
backstory
do those
is actually. Wait. I have not watched this in over a year, so I don't remember much.
Well, they did. Well, there was like a school for everyone who was in traumatic experiences who died young, so I would expect.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, like, the more fine details I don't remember.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, so yeah, so her backstory is, she was hit by a car when she was 4. It's actually wrong, and she was paralyzed from the neck down, and had to be taken care of by her mother. She never really left her room. Watch TV.
I did not get a good deal in my character
Yeah,
then. Oh.
TM, why did you choose to like talk about this if you barely remember anything?
I don't remember much about most of the animes I've watched.
Wiki.
Say Mickey.
Wiki.
I'm using Wiki.
Oh my
Of
god.
course you are.
It helps.
Oh my god, I found a really long manga title. I'm not gonna read it because that's taking up too much of our time. But
yeah, like, it's not really known exactly how she died, but it's pretty much assumed that it's related to her being paralyzed.
Yay.
Wikipedia. Oh, okay. Angel's real name is Kananta.
Yeah.
I can't read Japanese.
I know that the other name that she has is like Kanade.
Kanade Tachibana.
Kanade Tachibana. Okay.
Also, like the other bit I remember is that Yui had wanted to get a lot of things done.
Yeah. She's one of the smartest characters in the whole thing.
I don't remember this show well, but I do remember she's a really cool character.
Yeah, she's super, super adorable, but the problem is like she's hyper intelligent.
I love her though, she's great.
Yeah.
The smart ones are always
being paralyzed would allow you to do a lot of thinking.
Yeah, so presumably because of how bright she is, she realizes really quickly what's going on and tries to avoid it, because I'm pretty sure from memory she starts losing, like, bawling her eyes out because she doesn't want to leave her friends. Because I think she's one of the last few to disappear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't there like a whole segment where where the main character was trying to do activities with her though?
Yeah, because he's trying to slyly help them all pass on.
Yeah.
And let go of all their stuff, but her being one of the most intelligent characters, even more so than Angel is, her intelligence is out of the scale. She figures out really quickly what's going on. So she kind of does everything that she doesn't want, like she wants to, but isn't enough to fulfill her regrets.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't really know what else to talk about this show because I don't remember much. Can we talk about the ending?
Well,
Ending.
before I want to talk about Angel a bit more, and like the fact that her character across the whole series, she started off as like an anti-hero, but then she became one of the good guys, technically.
She really is an angel. She really is an angel.
Yeah, she's a cyber angel, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So much so that
Yeah.
at one point there was a when she turned good, there was a evil copy of her going around. So they had
So,
to.
yeah, look,
Yeah.
Angel herself
There's a cloning.
she's not evil or anything. She's actually, you realise the whole time she's trying to be the good guy. So
Yeah.
But the way she goes about it makes her look evil.
yeah, and she slowly starts to realise this.
It's good that she like changes her ways, so people can see that like she's really nice.
Well, yeah, because like there's that part where the concert's being held and everyone's going off at her, and she's like, "I'm the bad guy." Like she
Yeah.
questions what she's.
She was there in the ending, and it was really depressing for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that. Well, that's what I mean. You start getting into like the whole details of it all. It's my phone being a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's just stop it. Yeah, the reason she's so like her and Otanashi disappear like are the last of two to disappear, and like the entire world's empty.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay back to help anyone else that ends up here." Basically taking. He basically tries to take Angel's role.
From memory, I think no, he goes. We'll be here to look after the next lot, and she realizes, oh, this world's empty now, apart from us two. There's so much else I can do, and that fulfills her regrets. She's always wanted to help people, and you learn pretty quickly that even the NPCs aren't really. The NPCs disappear as well, which means like you start questioning whether they were humans as well. Because like it's empty by the end of it. There's no one else around. The teachers are all gone. All the other NPCs are gone.
Doesn't he stay back though for at least a while?
Yeah, I think he stays back, but yeah, he like loses it for a while.
In the epilogue, it's like shows him like a guy who looks similar to him, and a girl who looks similar to Kanade. I don't know how to say her name.
Kanade.
They do this little thing that they just communicate together.
Yeah.
Kanade.
Oh my gosh, that very last bit is the saddest bit.
It's sad, but it's kind of like bittersweet at the same time.
Yeah.
Because like you
learn
learn.
like meet each other again.
Hello.
Oh, someone muted.
Yep.
Their name is Nobody. I respect that.
Yeah. Or
Okay, TM. So, by the way, is there a way you can like rename this chat room? Because I had the perfect name for this chat.
What is it?
Give me a sec. I'm gonna type it in.
If it's something really stupid. No, I am not changing it to that.
No. Yes.
No. It's my chat room.
Okay. I'm a good person. Alright.
Is there much else to really talk about with Angel Beats?
Honestly, I thought
yeah, Angel Beats. Even though it had quite a fair bit of good stuff, it's just like memorable stuff. Not really.
Angel Beats, a pretty memorable, sweet, bittersweet anime. But unfortunately, none of us can remember it because we.
It's memorable in the moment that you watch it.
But unfortunately, none of us can either remember it because we haven't watched it in a while, or we were just too sleep deprived to understand what was going on.
Well, I try to keep to a personal rule of not watching an anime again. I don't know why.
Oh my god. Hey, TM, have you ever watched Sailor Moon?
No.
Don't get me started on that.
And don't you suggest it to me, because it is longer than 150 episodes.
I was gonna ask who was your favorite character, but okay.
What's your favorite character?
Sailor Neptune. Don't judge me.
You do realize that in the original version is that two of them are literally related by blood and they date each other to that level.
No, they were originally dating, but they weren't related. They just made it seem like they were cousins because of translation.
No, it actually turns out the translation is the one that fixed it. Because West audiences don't approve of it at the time when it originally came out.
Shut up. Let me have my gay Sailor Moon, man.
No, I'm not. Like, it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they were cousins. Look, man.
Okay,
it's confusing sometimes.
We're getting way off track now.
Okay, back to this anime. What else is there to say about Angel? Interesting story.
Like there was
good characters.
There was the whole cave bit where like they had to go through like all these tunnels, and then Angel just shows up there anyway. She's like.
Well, her abilities make it innate so that she doesn't have to really worry too much.
Yeah.
You know, and it's surprising because she keeps that world in check.
She took like a direct hit from like, wasn't there like a tank or something, or like a really powerful weapon?
The cannon itself doesn't work properly. Because if you watch it, it actually explodes at the back first, which meant it didn't hold up.
Yeah.
So when something that big blows up, it's only going to hit with very minimal force. And we don't even know if the actual round itself was explosive. We just know it fired. So, yeah, it blows out the back and loses a lot of its kinetic energy.
Yep.
You guys should know, I've been playing Roblox this whole time. No, what was that? So I decided, you know what, let me hop on Roblox while this...
You're not the only one playing games while this is going on.
Of course. Of course. I would be playing games, but then the camera would not record.
Yeah.
The camera record you playing Roblox?
No, face cam.
Oh.
Unless I set up my GoPro, which probably not the best camera to use at the moment.
True. It's a hassle and a half to get all this stuff working.
Well, it's not hard. It's not hard to get working. It's keeping it running.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you got to look at it from like a philosophical point of view for it to really make any sense.
Of Angel Beats.
Yeah, because it's
Angel
more
Beats
about
is that type of anime where you're gonna have different perspectives to really understand it.
You know, it's a stupidly, like, when you get down to it, it's a really dark concept, but it's a really bright way of doing it.
I'm wondering if I should break my rules and just rewatch the animes from now on.
Probably should at least watch a
Probably
little of it to get your memory jogged.
Yeah, whenever like I find out we're doing a video, I at least read the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it for this week. Really short, not even 30
Tune in
minutes.
next time where we review Your Lie in April.
No, that's not the one that we're going to be covering next week.
Are you
Oh
sure?
no, not next week. The week after. I mean, don't worry. The week after.
Fair enough.
The anime we're covering then is Ghost Hunt.
I thought you said Ghostbusters for a second. And I was
No,
like,
Ghost
what?
Hunt. Although it is basically like
Imagine if we could do Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters that are way better at their job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine if we actually could do Ghostbusters, though.
There is a Western cartoon of it.
I know there's an old cartoon of it. That should be its own anime itself. It's a national
Yeah.
treasure.
Anyways, so yeah, links to my YouTube page, Twitter page, and all the other stuff I use will be down below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when next video comes out. I'm the Mad Scientist out.